Hi all, welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4. We're playing as Poland. You might ask, what's going on in the world of Poland? Well, still sandwiched between Austria, still trying very hard to stay alive, but we're only a few years away from completing our goal. We're also only a few years from completing the game, so we might do both. It's very exciting. We're getting closer and closer. So I'm very happy. Hopefully we'll be finishing this up tonight, so all of the videos, I think, to the end of the game should be tonight. It's very cool. Excuse me. Why is Great Britain attacking Sweden? Okay. What war is that? I totally missed that war happening. British conquest of the Western Isles. Oh, it's another Scotland attempt. Okay. They're finally killing Scotland. So yeah, to be honest, we're doing fine. We're literally saving up points for the last text. We are, I believe, ahead of time. We'll see that in a second. After the autosave. I'm celebrating with a glass of wine, which is quite nice. I don't care about that. Money's good, and yeah, we're 13 years ahead, so it will be a little bit until we can complete things. That said, we could actually, in another, I think, year or two, get enough Diplo power to do this. So we're going to be really close. We're going to hope that nothing slows us down in that process. I don't really think it should, to be honest. I'm pretty confident here. We're basically just building some buildings. We're watching the world go by as we attempt to finish this game off safely. Bosnia is independent. I sort of just want to go after Bosnia. I can't, but Serbia is still at war with Montenegro. Greece is all by its lonesome. Bulgaria, unfortunately, is the one vassal of the Ottomans. Like, the one people that I could declare on, I should have declared on them earlier. I was dumb. Also, what I should have done is vassalize Lithuania at some point, when they only had one ally. But I was being cautious. Probably too cautious, but I was being cautious. Let's see here. How are our military? Good. Ships? Good. Buildings, we can all build all the buildings in the world, but we want to save points. We could change culture in a couple places, but that doesn't matter anymore. It's just glorious. Absolutely glorious. Must collect all the points as soon as possible. We'll probably still build some buildings, because we're so far ahead, we're going to have to kill a little bit of time. We're at +2 stability. We're not quite at positive on prestige. That would be nice. But what can you do? Let's see. We can probably build out some more manufactories for the hell of it. I guess we can build an armory. We can build armories. Wow. Didn't realize we had so many armories we could build. Let's build some armories. Finish off the basic buildings. I really don't know why. You're going after Sweden. You can have all of the access you want. I don't think it'll be useful, but you often ask for things that aren't particularly useful, so I completely forgot to set a timer. I was so excited to get going. Whoops. Let's see here. There. Okay. Let's get a timer going. We'll try it for like 17 minutes. Instead of the normal 20. So we are literally building something everywhere we could. Oh, it's not quite true. But we have no more money for another tick or two. There's a trade embargo. There's all sorts of battles going on right now. Sweden does have an army. I wonder what happened to the British army over there. I lost my brilliant diplomat. It's very sad. You still won't be my ally, right? Actually, sort of, I think, gotten a little closer. But there's just no way to do that. It's really annoying. Even with France having another great power ally, we couldn't do it. We'd get close. Sadness. You're in a personal union under France, so let's make friends with you, because I don't know. Let's see. I want you to be friends with me. I want more friends, please. Something like that. Let's see here. Who else can we make friends with? Persia, the one province country. Orissa. What do you think of me now? Well, we can definitely improve relations with you, and you're sort of a power. Build more buildings. We could lower revolt risks. Build more workshops. So I want more production. The autosave is just so torturous. Okay. Continue the building of too many buildings. Should I merge those fleets? Yes, I should. We can take a mission. Are any of the missions useful? Improve the defenses in Krakow. They're not actually like useful missions for me, but it doesn't matter. I could do that. Okay. Starfort is. I could pick ideas up. Don't need to do that. How's our tech change now? 120. Still not soon enough. It's actually going to be sad. We're going to be at max Diplo power again. Like, before we can spend it on the last tech we need, we'll be at max, which is just annoying. More trade efficiency. None of those are particularly exciting. A little bit of artillery shock and a whole bunch of artillery fire, which is nice. And more production efficiency. Yay! Sure. We can always buy that back if we feel the need. Of course, yes, that's fine. Yes. Oh no, only 95 legitimacy. And Danzig has culture converted. Victory for all of us. It's very exciting. Actually probably makes the province a bit more profitable for us. A lot of trade power, a lot of trade. 96 trade power seems really high. We don't accept Prussia. Well, that's okay. Tax of 23, one province. Schlesien. We could do Breslau. There's actually a decent number of provinces we haven't converted. I think these two won't because Wallachia exists. And those guys are all Prussian, so yeah. Could have done that earlier, I guess. More workshops. We go for workshop or taxes for Danzig? So slow. Wow, it's like nothing there. Well, workshop for... Oh, Danzig already has them. Not paying attention. Need to pay attention. Let's build it there. celebratory wine is very nice. We never westernized, so we're still able to do all that. We're not going to complete our ideas, though, which is a little sad. More available mercenaries, I guess, would have been fine. The admin tech cost, I wish I had gotten earlier. Would have saved some points. Global settler increase. We've got like all of the wonderful tech things, but it doesn't really matter. Now there's a British army back in Sweden. I can see it. And they've sieged this one. They just seem to be going back and forth. And there's a 35k stack of Swedes there. Jeez. Or 34. Yeah, well, now they're dying a little bit. But is this army going to go across? No, they're going to hang out and let this one get ravaged. Brilliant. Good job, Britain. Don't support your neighbor. Ottomans are taking back Greece. Don't think that matters. We lost money. Why did we lose money again? We took something. Oh, we lost stability. That's fine. I can increase it, but it's not really that important. The question is, at 11 years ahead, can we get any tech? I don't think so. I think we'll still be too high cost at 11 years ahead. I'm going to play this game through to the end, I think, because there's an achievement for that I don't actually have, because I never have bothered to play through an entire game. It's like, military power, we will be able to do that. That's good to see. Because we have so many ideas in military. Whereas admin is going to take the longest. Kind of annoying. But what can you do? Can we hire a... No, all plus threes. Sad, sad day. Really confused as to why this army is being left here. Guess it is taking forever to siege. Let's see. Sweden. Russia is just so big. Still a little bit of Spain down here. Occupied by the peasants, hanging out. Japan has basically just been Japan. It solidified and never did anything else. We did get surrounded by Portugal. Portugal's eaten into Brunei for the last time we saw. That's impressive. I mean, not impressive. Brunei is not that hard. But it's interesting to see Portugal making waves. And Spain took a little bit of Northern Australia. I don't remember that. Maybe that happened in a war. Anything else of interest? Congo is still Congo. Mali is still Mali. Is Funch still a protectorate of the Ottomans? I think so. Are they a projectorate, which means they get thrown away from the Ottomans whenever the Ottomans get upset? How it works, right? Yes. Let's see here. Iroquois, Fox. Yeah, all the same major folks. We're real close to having everything explored. I mean, we won't get all of it, but much closer than I anticipated. Maybe I should have tried for that achievement. It's not a big deal, but could have been amusing. What is going on here? These should be uncolonizable, right? These are colonizable provinces that have not been colonized. Wow. Weird. Tech. That is not yet achievable. This is definitely achievable. But we have gained manpower. Okay. Fortify the southern border. Sure. Where do you want us to do that? What province? Krakow, to Neil. Okay. I guess we could incorporate Wallachia just for the hell of it. We've got an extra diplomat. We're going to have extra points. It sort of seems exciting. Zoom all the way in. Is Austria at war with anyone? No. They're at peace with the usual suspects. Okay. Brabant is their vassal. Their solo vassal. Once we get the military tech fully done, we will, I suspect, just wait. Or not wait, sorry, excuse me. We'll spend those military points on buildings for the hell of it. Because we don't really have anything else we need to do with them, per se. So, I do love that we're just scared of the Habsburgs. Like, the Habsburgs are the bad guys. Constantly. We'll take that diplomat back. Excuse me. You'd think I'd be up and excited. Finally going to finish this after 100 and... We're not quite in the 30s, but we should be in the 30s by the end of this, so... Quite a while. Let's make you happier with me. Since we will decide to just integrate you and create a really weird Poland. Royal marriage. We can't do that for another a month. They're only at war with Greece. Wow. Jealous. I don't remember if Bosnia had a alliance of Austria. Was that what happened? I'm trying to figure out why Austria came in, but it doesn't matter. And let's see here. We will improve relations as much as possible. What do I want to build? That doesn't seem that exciting. Road networks? We should just be spending Diplo points right now, since we are going to max those before we can actually do the tech. Road networks. Get the highest ones before we forget. What else is, I guess 1.5 is the next highest we could do. Okay. All the money, all the buildings. It's actually rather fun. Now, can we can get enough points right now, military points, right, to do that tech? Yes. Yeah, just barely. So we'll have a year tick by, we'll get close. We're going to have another, I guess, 2 more years until we can pick up that tech. And probably similar for Diplo as well. And then we'll just be waiting on admin, which is depressing. Can I buy some admin points? Probably not. Buying points would be so nice, though. You always have too much money. Always. Although there's been a few points where I've been tight on money. How's this war going? You winning? You're losing. Because of the battles down here? Do you keep on losing those battles? You've now escaped into my territory, I guess. You should have dominated the naval game. Yeah, no questions. Now you're gonna... Oh, you just pieced out. What happened? They actually gave up a core to Scotland. Scotland got another territory back. They were trying to get rid of Scotland, and instead they gave Scotland another territory. Oh, brilliant. Great Britain, I believe that counts as a failure in every way. Brabant, by the way, this is right here. That's Austria's vassal right there, hanging out. Meanwhile, Austria's like all split up over here. It's pretty funny to watch. They're finally going to deal with the Timurids. Okay. I don't need my help, so it's not a big deal. Don't think the Timurids are going to have much success. There's a 55 stack, there's a 60 stack, and a 60 stack that are all visible. Just like right sort of surrounding. And meanwhile, they have a 23. So yeah, that's not going to go well for them. We're going to wait one more month just to see what our costs are before we end this episode. We'll have a better idea of how many more years and episodes we need to go through before we complete everything. So we can just watch this Russian army. It's going to be pretty dramatic. Force march in. There's the autosave, which means we can pause. Let's look at our tech. We're very close. We now have that is in range. One more year for Diplo. And then at least 2 more for admin, which is fine because we need a lot of admin points. So, anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. I very much appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. If any questions, comments, likes, etc., I'd love to have them. Have a good night.